Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights. We're doing Mutamin's challenge. So, all you have to do to get the challenge is talk to four particular people around here. This girl, if you fail to all the others, so I think you got to make persuasion checks to learn from everyone. You can also bribe some of them. This guy is just a jerk. That guy you must pay if you want anything out of him. Like, if you look at the difficulty rating, right? Effortless, 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 very difficult. Gorkin's killer.
Hello there.
She'll tell you without any persuasion check so that you can always know. Once you hear from any one of the four of them, you can head over to Mutamin here.
Welcome to the Green Griffin Inn.
So I want to take part. Now he gave you the key so you can get into the basement. So basically, it's a competition of adventurers running through a dungeon for a grand prize. Because Mutamin is rich since he was a successful adventurer in the past. These pools allow rich people that pay money, basically sponsors, to watch the competition from above. It's illegal, but frankly, everyone is participating on their own. So I don't actually, even as a good guy, I never have a problem with it. It's the final dungeon in this game, though, that I'll be going through.
Let the earth take you.
Okay. So the others are here. You just gotta speak to Jeru.
So,
And then I'll give him
Are you ready to enter the dungeon?
500 gold to get into the game. And I'm in. Okay. So, the game is this. You have to get through a dungeon to the final room where you must solve a riddle using a crystal object to answer it. So basically there are 4 crystal objects. A riddle will be asked by a statue. You must put in the object that is the answer to the riddle. The answer is an egg. There's also a skull, an insect, and a frog. Putting in the wrong one will spawn a group of enemies to attack you, so you want to put those in first. Upon completion of this riddle, you will be pulled out of the dungeon, back to the Green Griffin Inn, and given your reward. You're also welcome to keep any treasure you find while in the dungeon, but there are some nasty enemies. There's a number of Yanti, some super invisible stalkers, a bunch of various other monsters like spiders and stuff, a labyrinth full of minotaurs, some strong ones too, and there's also a spider queen. And just a lot of dire spiders. Holy cow, they're gonna start poisoning me if I don't kill all of them. Oh, more coming from the other rooms. That's not good news. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna get, like, totally overwhelmed. Okay, let's, do this, and hopefully no one knocks me out of this spell. There's a flesh golem involved. I forgot about that thing. Kill that now. Oh, and they're all immune to mind spells because they're bugs. Ah, come on. I've been poisoned. No, I'm dead. Unless... Woo! I shouldn't be alive, but I am. Kill the frickin' Ettercap so that he can't do anything worse. Even lowered my strength is at a 22. Ah, there it goes. I made my fortitude save, got rid of the poison at least, but it... Ooh, that hurts. Now let's just fix that. Okay. Somehow I am still alive. I really should not be, but I am. I forgot how many spiders there were, and also completely forgot there's a flesh golem in this room up here. Are there any other caps left? No. Yes. You know, it won't protect me against the poison, but it'll protect me against the ability score drain. Might as well use that. Alright, there's a spider queen right here. It's just like the one in the spider caves over in the East Wood.
Perish as you should.
Alright, bunch of XP for that kill. We'll go down those stairs eventually. So there are 3 levels to the dungeon. One of them can be skipped, if you feel like it, but there's experience in it and loot and stuff, so I never skip it. Okay. I still can't believe I survived that encounter. I also don't know how that thing knocked me out of my spell. I have a really high concentration check, don't I? 21, that's pretty good.
Let the earth take you.
Almost through with these various spider corridors.
Perish as you should.
I think there's an unpleasant trap on that chest over there. Yeah, Flame Strike would be useless against them. Since they're spiders, they have really good reflex saves. Nope, just a trap right there. Okay, there's the skull. You know, I don't actually think you can skip the second level. I believe the answer to the riddle is in there. No, it's not. Never mind. My throat does not feel good. I don't know if this is only me, but it happens sometimes where it almost, the closest thing I could equate to it is it feels like there is hot glue stuck in my throat. It's very unpleasant. Alright, there are some traps down this hallway. One of the sides of the hallway is trapped. One of them has got those dire hellhounds. I'll go down both. Oh, the Hellhound dropped something. I always forget they can drop regular loot.
Taste of my wrath.
Okay, so there's a Yanti right there.
Taste of my wrath.
She'll ask you a riddle I do not know the answer to. I have always tried to guess it. Never got the right one. I'll do my best to try and figure it out here. Yeah, that's a pretty good belt. Just to see if I can.
Great.
A banquet where human knights gather. Each knight sat clinked his glass with a knight to his left and to his right. There are 15 knights at this banquet. How many times did glasses clink? Okay, so they all gather. They sit. Well, are they sitting in a circle or in a line? I'm going to go ahead and assume it's a line. So 13 of them would have clinked twice, so 28? No, clearly not. Well, if it's a circle, it'd be 2 apiece. But I'm getting the feeling it's not 30. Yeah, I have no clue. That answer doesn't, or that question doesn't seem to have enough information for you to get a reasonable answer from. Well, I was gonna kill her anyway. It's not like she's strong. She has, I think, the crystal insect. No, she has the crystal frog, I believe. Yeah. The insect is on, like, a random minotaur in the second layer. And then the egg is behind a group of powerful invisible stalkers on the final level. There's that weird-looking skeleton warrior that has a great axe instead of a great sword. He's the only one I'm aware of. He has a different picture than the normal ones, too. There's probably going to be some basic undead in this room, I think. Oh, whoa, no, that is a Bodak. And a Shadow Fiend. Man, if I had just gone in here guns blazing, I'd probably be dead right now. It is a will save, so I probably would have survived for at least 1 round. Long enough to cast my Death Ward, but I tell you, those things are scary. How is this thing hitting me with its terrible range touches? It rolled like a 19 on one of those and managed to catch me. Do they get through armor, so the armor and shield that you have don't matter? I think shadows have something like that on them. Okay, so Deed is dead in here. He couldn't figure out the riddle. And this thing asks you a riddle. I already know the answer, so it's a female wizard lived. She had 4 daughters, 5 granddaughters, 7 great-granddaughters, 11 great-great-granddaughters. How many great-great-granddaughters would she have? So she had 4 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4. It's going up exponentially. So you just go plus 8, because it was, you know, plus 1. That times 2 is 2, times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So it'd be 19, which is this one. All the others just have traps in them. This one has a belt of Hill Giant Strength. That was the first strength belt I thought I would get. And then the key. The key lets you open this door right here, which skips basically right to the end of the dungeon. I always open it from the other side because I just like to complete everything, but I don't want to skip a bunch of the dungeons, so I'm going to leave now. But yeah, that's the answer there. You get a nice belt out of it. And if you feel like skipping, you can skip the whole thing. Alright, so I just gotta run back to, well, okay. Well, looting the corpse work. I just want to get him to run over there without me having to micromanage him. So the next level has a bunch of Minotaurs. I think most of them act alone. I'm not really afraid of Minotaurs anyway. They're pretty weak enemies in the long run. They do have a chieftain at the end who's real strong. There's one particular Minotaur in there that's like called a tough Minotaur or something like that. It's slightly stronger than the normal ones, but the only reason it's different is because it's trying to kill Kazma, that girl who was one of the adventurers. She usually dies in my playthroughs. If she survives that, I think she leaves, but you never see her again either way. Other than that, it's just a big old labyrinth filled with minotaurs.
Let the earth take you.
I already used both my detect traps. That's unfortunate. I think I might need one. I always forget how durable they are. They're worth 20 XP each, though, so at least it's worth it for the kill. And I don't think any of the encounters here are random, since each Minotaur has its little patrol that it goes on. I believe each one of them is scripted to spawn, so no matter what level you are, it'll be the same thing.
Perish.
You can actually use destruction on inanimate objects. Interesting.
Perish as you should.
I'd have to test that out just to see what happens. Alright, that Minotaur does not move. He just sits there to guard the way to some treasure. Yep, that's a death chest. Let's just obliterate that. I don't feel like resting. And I don't have any other detect traps. Alright, I think that's freedom wearing off. Negative energy protection is right behind it. I shouldn't need that anymore for this level. As long as the rest of my enhancements remain, I'll be good. That trap can just stay there for eternity. Yeah, so each of the 3 fake crystal answers, there's the insect. Which should be a spider, not an insect. Because it summons spiders. Each one of them, if you use it to answer the riddle wrong, will summon 3 or 4 monsters or something like that, depending on which one you use. So the insect one summons spiders, the skull summons skeleton warriors, the frog summons some sloths. None of them are worth a ton of XP. But, you know, it's a little bit of extra stuff. And the crystal objects themselves are worthless, so you might as well use them for that. Hey, guys. So I do want to see, will Soundburst hurt me? It will, yes. Can't stun me, because I'm immune to it, but it can hurt me. It's basically a sonic trap that I can shoot at people. Alright, so that there is the exit. The chieftain is blocking it. You can use this door to come in from the top, but I like to go around. I'm just up here for the loot. Okay, Chasma's right over here. There's the Minotaur Berserker, which attacked me instead of her, interestingly enough. He has a magical axe by the look of it. Oh, is she leaving? She's either leaving or she's gonna go get herself killed fighting some other Minotaurs. Oh, yeah, no, why are you doing that, girl? You're gonna die. Down she goes. Well, that's what... If you're an idiot, and you have like 30 hit points and you're trying to fight a bunch of Minotaurs, you're gonna get killed. Particularly when you're wearing leather armor. And using a dagger. I thought she at least had a short sword.
Taste of my wrath!
I think this is the last side room in the labyrinth. I can just head right for the exit now. I keep hearing that noise, that like shifting of metal. I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the original game.
Take you.
I mean, the noise was. I don't think it was used throughout places like these. It's just ambient sound, though. Not a big fan of it. It's kind of annoying, actually.
Let the earth take you.
Alright, so we just have the chief left. I'm gonna try to blast him with destruction. Failed to save, instant death. Cool. I really expected him to make that. He got plus 11. So he only had to roll a 10 or better to survive it. But he didn't. I don't think I've ever seen that armor before. Alright, so I'm gonna grab some rest before going in. I don't want my stuff to wear out mid-fight. Undead populate the majority of this next level. I think there are spiders at the end of one part of it, but it's mostly undead. So Gam and Gorkin are both in where I'm going. Gam almost got himself killed fighting the beefed out invisible stalkers. And Gorkin is waiting to kill whoever makes it to the end, because he's the worst. He actually, I think he killed Daylon's mother, maybe both of his parents. That dwarf worked with like enemies of the Uthgard at one point, and Daylon Red Tiger's family was pretty much massacred by that dwarf. He's a pretty bad one. Alright, let's throw down a Death Ward, take a Freedom, and negative energy protection. That should be good. I'm going to use all of my super enhancements to deal with the invisible stalkers, because I'm going to get a bunch of stupid... Might as well take that now, too. Because I'm going to be dealing with a lot of annoying concealment nonsense, and they are way stronger than regular invisible stalkers. I think those are both gargoyles. Yep. got some undead up here. Oh, there's another one of the Great Axe ones. Let's see what this does. Oh. Just destructive. This holy pillar, if you lead the invisible stalkers to it, it'll destroy them. Just obliterate them one after another. The issue with that is you don't get any of the XP. And since they're stronger invisible stalkers, each one is worth a lot. Like several hundred. Yeah, I'll be right with you, Gam. He'll tell you that if you lure them to the pillar, they'll die. That's the only useful thing that you get out of helping him. I got a Ghoul Ravager in here. I'll blast it with a heal.
Perish as you should.
Because they're somewhat tough. And dead. That was a magic ring. Oh, cool. 3 uses a day. That's a pretty nice ring. And that's the puzzle room where Deed died. Okay, so I'll heal up Gam. He doesn't have many hit points.
Good to see.
Alright, so he told me about the pillars, then he's going on through. So they're right behind this door. So round a level, round a level. Yeah, and I still only have +3 on my charisma. Let's go. It looks like they're not getting their concealment bonus. I have +35, +30 on my attacks. Okay, that went very well. I remember them being stronger. Even at high levels, they usually put up a decent fight. Okay, right here should be a good place to cast detect traps. There are a bunch of them around, mainly in that room. Yeah. And then the crystal egg should be behind this door. Guarded by some more undead. Can I obliterate any of you? Now I can turn them. Will this work on them? I think they're immune to death magic, but if he makes his save... Dang it. You'd be rooting for an undead to make his save against that. Now they're just going to be annoying to kill. Let's just blast the other two. There's the egg. So that's all 4 of the crystal objects. So I think Gorgon's strategy was run to the end and wait, kill any adventurers that show up, and then take whatever keys they have so that he can win. Or he just liked to killing. Either one is possible. He's a pretty strong fighter. I should be able to harm him, though. Gotcha. 240 hit points, I'd say. Looting him is important, too. He's got another one of those. But the axe is what I wanted from him. That is Daylon's quest item. So I now have all five, or all six. I don't think I can turn them to death either. Oh, I can! Awesome! That's satisfying. Able to just turn mummies like it's nothing. Alright, let me disable whatever's in the next room before going through. I think some dire spiders will attack me the moment I cross the threshold. Yeah, and I was pretty sure something was trapped in there.
Perish as you should.
This is the final room. See, they poisoned me, but it doesn't do anything. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that at all. That's worthless. I'm not going to need much more hit points anyway. Hopefully. I'm safe. Alright, so when you walk up here, you can interact with the statue. It should give you its riddle. Yeah, box with neither hinges, key, nor lid, yet inside is a golden treasure hid. That's literally Bilbo's riddle, like the first one that he asked Gollum.
Perish as you should.
So now we got some blue slotty. I was never clear on what it was they were casting at me. It never seems to work, whatever it is. Other than that, they're just kind of slightly stronger than red. They can also summon slots if you're not close enough, so do get right up on top of them. No, this is Umber Hulks, not spiders. That's right. Umber Hulks look worse than they are. If you're not immune to mind-affecting spells, get immune to mind-affecting spells. Because that there is a confusion gaze that will make you lose your mind. Otherwise, they're just more basic, large monsters. Alright, now with that out of the way, we put in the egg. Finish looting the monsters. And we head out. Alright, so he'll congratulate me. Yeah.
Competition. Congratulations.
Gam was the only survivor,
Collect your reward.
aside from me. He was the only one of the 4 that went in that survived. Which is usually how it goes. Kazma can survive, but she usually doesn't. Oh, I wanted to extract more out of him. I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. That's some nice armor. And I think, yeah, he gave me 900 gold other than that. So he reimburses you for the 500 you spent and gives you an extra 400. Plus a bunch of XP out of that endeavor. It's a fun little side quest. Alright, let's head back to town. So, first stop is Ballard. I'm gonna go sell. This will be the last time I think that I sell anything to him.
My friend.
That is a nice belt. I'm kind of loath to part with it, but I don't think I'll ever need it. And the strength gains from the one I have is just too significant. Okay. Now let's go talk to the companions. So, they'll all upgrade the items they gave me to +3. Body Knock's Rain will give me +3 Charisma. Daylon's will give me +3 Strength. Pretty significant changes, actually. And now, since the city is paying them, you don't have to actually give them any money. You don't have to hire them on as henchmen. They just work for you.
It is.
Alright, I think, yep, that's all of them. And drop these again. So plus 3 strength. This one was up to plus 3 dexterity. That one's dexterity 2. Most of them didn't have any significant changes. It's just, you know, better stats. Yeah, I think... Yeah, that's right. That does, however, put me up to a 19 charisma. So if I can get a Nymph Cloak plus 3, I can get plus 5 on my charisma bonus, which would be awesome. Right, and as for the rest of this, plus each one of those is worth a decent amount of experience. There we go. Alright, party quests are all solved. Now I have a 25 base strength. No, not base strength. I think I have a 23 base strength. That can't be right. Then it wouldn't be possible for me to have a 25. No, I do. Oh, well, it was 2 extra points, not 3. That's right. Maybe. Right, yeah. Full strength can only put you up by 2 strength. For some reason, I was thinking that was too low for it. Alright, well, I think that's everything, so let's just, yeah, don't worry about this quest. It never goes away.
Hello.
Alright. And there we go. So we're now in Luskan. And I'm not going to be running through it all right now. Luskan is a mess. There is so much horrible stuff going on here. But when I'm done with it, hopefully, pretty much everyone should be dead. Alright, I don't know how long it'll take us to clear that thing out. I mean, it is its whole own module. It's not technically a chapter in the game. You cannot, for some reason, just load into this portion. But, yeah, that's on the books for next one then. So, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.